This is August Allen, and this is about the style of the bus. There is that new hardware in the stair moldings, and they were steel screws with chrome paint, and on this beautiful stainless. My God, if you couldn't find one of these, where are you going to get it? Where are you going to get it? You'll have to make it. You can make it. And I watch these guys on trucks and what have you, these muscle cars and all that. Well, all of those techniques can be incorporated into the fun repair of one of these things. Now, look here. See, I don't have the caps here. I don't have these two intake vents. These are open to allow air to go into the air conditioner. This is where they sucks it in, and it also makes you very aware of what's going on in there. If you start to squeak like this thing does right now, I've got one of my shifting linkage needs greasing where I haven't been yet. Not here at these joints. These joints are pretty good shape, and they're oiled all the time. I mean, but I've got one down below that I got to get to. The Starship Hesperus. I gotta quit moving so fast in these videos as a photographer. I hate having apoplexy every time I see my photography. But again, this is the Hesperus. That's a real problem there. Look at that. This is your water circulation right here, these big ones. Now they came out up here, so my God, if you cut it lower than this, which it becomes a real chore to put this very expensive. Look at these sweeps on this water. It's amazing. Jack did that, but that's the difference in the height. That's the height that used to be at, and then here's the bottom of the floor where you can see. And I just, look at this. I've got to figure something else out here. I may have to foam this a little bit, but I don't want to widen it. This is sort of a problem, but it's where it had to go. So I've got this little spot. I'll have to fur it out. Fur it out a little bit, Al. Fur it out. It'll be okay. But this heater runs. That's the most important aspect of your onboard air conditioning, is that it defrosts. It used to defrost all of the windows along the side. Amazing. If you take a look at what you've got going there, people can direct whether they've got anything floating on them. But those air conditioning vents are blowing on every window in the place, until you start taking all of that stuff out along the back side of the seats. So get up and walk again. Okay, this section of floor right where you came up, it is high. You could put a hangover folding seat out of a milk truck right in this position with a folding top. And what I always wanted is, I thought would be fun, is to have a steering wheel installed that everybody on the outside can see, and then a seat right here the driver could be pulling back and on a ship's wheel from back here. It would be fun, but that's just a thought that I have all the time about that. But anyway, these are the stairs with the new stainless hardware in them. And I buffed them up a mite. I really like this thing to look utilitarian, sort of like the Millennium Falcon looked utilitarian. It was an old ship with good engine equipment in it. And that is the style of this bus. It is very rat roddish and used, of course, but maintained, and to look that way. That's the ticket. But I'm just pleased with the this should have a little bit of a rubber mat underneath it, but I wanted to put the stainless back just so it's where it's supposed to be. And that rubber foam mat would be really cool going up these stairs, and or submarine, man. You know, maybe just a patch of that sandpaper like stuff on each one of these. Remember, utilitarian, lightweight, absolute, as light as you can get it, and just enough so you can have a change of clothes or two, take a shower, eat something out of the refrigerator. You can sleep back there, but my big air mattress for the back is so comfortable. And with Lindsay driving, I can fall asleep. You wake up with a massaged back. Oh, there's nothing better, more therapeutic than sleeping over a 8V71 in the back of a Cena Cruiser. There it is, folks. Talk to you in a bit. Bye.